Right guys, so a 6-3 win in the County Cup into the semi-final now. An entertaining game for the 755 crowd as well. What were your thoughts on that game?
Well, unreal. Like I said, start to finish, fans, crowd, lads, everyone just absolutely battled and got behind us, and result speaks for itself really.
Yeah, and both of you got 2 goals. We start with you, Ollie. Some struggles for fitness recently, dealt with some injuries, but back into a starting 11 tonight, so back among the score sheet. That must be a good
yeah, I just really enjoyed being back out there playing. To be honest, I played a few minutes against Ossett the other week when I weren't really fit. I came on because there were 1,500 here and I wanted to experience that, but I felt like I'm getting better. I trained the other day, come back in and played a full 90 tonight, and yeah, got a couple of goals. Should have been more. I think we can all be a bit guilty of that, to be honest, with some chances, but me especially. Should have scored more, but I'm pleased to get a couple, and hopefully now that's it, the rustiness has gone and I'll take more chances next time on pitch.
And another 2 for you, Lewis, as well. Have you ever had a goal scoring run quite like this one?
No, it's unbelievable for confidence for me, but that's a testament to lads. You know, they get me in them areas and they all give me the confidence to go and express myself, and that's what it is.
One for both of you really. We've had consistently good attendances since the turn of the new year, and as we've mentioned, another 755 in tonight. Is it something the players really seem to respond to, having big crowds in?
I think it makes a massive difference. I mean, this is my 3rd season here now, and I think there can't have been many more than 100 people here when I first came, and I think the momentum of the team and the club and the people have got behind it, and you know, I think we kind of thought it might have been a bit of a flash in the pan around Christmas time, Boxing Day games and stuff like that, big crowds, but they've stayed, and I think they've enjoyed what they've seen, and that's why they've decided to come back. We score goals, we play good football. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, Liversedge, they're a big direct team, but actually if you come and watch us, we can be direct, but we've got some good footballers, and if you were here tonight you would have seen that we played some good stuff and scored some good goals, and people won't come back if they didn't think it was value for money, and it's just it's just brilliant. I hope everybody's enjoying it and keeps coming.
No, for me, I've only been here a couple of months really, haven't I? But the fans have took to me and made me feel welcome, and everyone involved in the club is pushing it right direction, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah, up against a full-time team tonight as well, and I think we all wondered what kind of team they'd play. There seemed to be a mix of first-team players and reserves tonight, but like we say, full-time, you know, we're training every day. But you seemed on top, didn't you?
Do you know, yeah, obviously we expected them to bring a couple of first teamers, a couple of young lads, but obviously we being full time, you'd expect them to be fitter than us and stronger, and yeah, they were stronger in some areas, but realistically, I think every single one of the lads, I don't know if that was just a desire to win it or the fact that we've had a lot of games on run and we're starting to build his fitness back up now after the Christmas period, but we matched them in every area. We matched them in every area, and one of their lads said, you know, we're bullying them on pitch, but well, effectively we were bullying them, but then when we had the chance we got ball down to play and got it up to us front 3 or front 4 and made it happen, and obviously Alfie chipping in with goals as well.
You've got to credit everybody tonight as well, because I don't know how their preparation's obviously probably been perfect, being full time. You know, that's you build your week around the games that you're playing. You know, I've been at work since 7 o'clock this morning, rushed home, got changed. Then I'm sat in a car park waiting for Lewis because he's working. So you know, and then we're rushing to get here, battling traffic. You know, it's not ideal preparation, is it, to turn up? You know, you've not probably had that perfect meal time and everything that full time teams have had. We've turned up, no complaints. You give it a go, and I think that's just part of being a non-league part-time footballer. That's just, you know, we live for it and we love it, and especially when you go out and win and you take a bit of a scalp like we've done tonight, it makes it all worthwhile, that getting up tomorrow morning and being shattered.
Yeah.
You know, it's brilliant, so really happy.
Spirit club.
And I know the league's obviously the main thing, and we've got a tough fight there. In previous rounds when I've talked to people after County Cup, we've been a little bit dismissive, like, yeah, it'd be nice to go on and go far in it, but it doesn't matter that much. But now we're into the semi-final, we're really deep into this competition. Surely it'd be a nice bit of silverware to have at the end of the season.
We want to win it, simple as. Yeah. We had promotion last year and we didn't get any silverware for it. We won the Yorkshire Cup, which was a bit of a 2-week tournament. You know, this is a proper cup. we want to win. We've got a big enough squad to compete, and that's the thing that, you know, you can rotate players in cup and get players back to fitness. But our squad, I don't think it really matters who plays. To be honest, I think everybody's as good as each other. I wouldn't say you've got a strongest 11 here as such. You'll have players in form at different times of the year, but you know, we've got a squad to go and win this, and you know, I think we've got to be up there one of the favourites now after tonight. So
yeah, it's definitely there for taking, and obviously that can cap a season off if we do go on to win league, which I think we're in a strong enough position to go and do. You know, do it double, gives us that confidence for next season as well, drives us on.
We'll just finish by looking ahead to Saturday, back in league action with Frickley. Little angle here for both of you. Ollie, you obviously played for him. Lewis, I believe you made your Sedge debut against Frickley. So what are you expecting of them?
We had a really tough game at their place in tough conditions. Obviously we're at home. I know they've not been doing well, but there's no easy games in this league. I think I said this before when you've asked me to do an interview. There's no easy games. We haven't had an easy game. Even the ones that we've ended up winning comfortably, the first part of the game you've really got to battle, and you've got to you know, sort of dig in and make sure that you get a foothold in the game, and then you can build on that, and which is what we do really well, to be honest. But we've got to make sure we can't turn up just thinking it's a definite win, because we dropped points against Pontefract and then against Yorkshire Amateurs, and I think those results were good for us because we switched back on now and we're right on it.
Yeah, same as what Ollie said really, earn the right to play football. These will be no mugs just because of the form. You know, they've not had a great run of form, they've lost a few bounds, but these won't be no mugs, and they'll be coming here to want to take points off us like every other team in the league. We've got to make sure we're on it and ready, and obviously get the crowd in again and get behind us and take another 3 points.